Welcome, everyone.
Now
we are the food scientists. We are getting ready to record episode 99.
We are live.
And we are live.
But recording.
For that. Yeah, we're live. The YouTube is live. Unless you're watching the recording, then it's up for grabs.
And we're alive.
And we aren't listening to live the band, but
No.
maybe. I don't know. We're
we
close
would
to
be grateful
100.
if we were.
We are close to episode 100.
We're very close to 100.
Ooh, so exciting.
Basically, as soon as this one ends, the next one will be.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 99.
What if YouTube shuts down? That'd be so sad.
In a
And our YouTube.
We'd
and
still
our,
have the
our
podcast.
What if everything? What if
What if
like?
podcasts stop
What if
existing?
everyone goes deaf? So sad.
What if podcasts stop
Oh no! Let's hope that doesn't happen. Say a prayer this week, everyone, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I want to get to at least 100.
Wow, Brian, that's what you have people praying for?
Yes.
Well.
Yes. It's all things, right? All
Right.
things.
Okay.
Oh, Amy's checking social media over here.
I am. I was double checking we actually were
She-
live because we usually don't go this smoothly.
I know.
She's
We're getting
watching
the hang
us.
of it. It only took 100 episodes, but we're getting the hang of it.
So we're going to do the normal pause so I can start the
All
podcast
right.
portion.
Probably should stop with that streaming too so we save our bandwidth.
It's over data, not
Wow,
Wi-Fi.
you're fancy.
I always use data. It's better than Wi-Fi.
You gotta get better Wi-Fi. Anyways, podcast
Okay,
time.
Pause. This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Danny Sussman
Hello, host Amy Zajac.
and Brian Pierce.
Hello, the entire world, including host Amy Zajac.
Thank you.
No greeting for me or my covered
You're
over
part of the
world?
entire world.
Oh, I just don't get called out by name.
Amy isn't always. Sometimes she's an astronaut, so I wanted to make sure that I
Exactly.
include
Sometimes
that.
I'm floating way above the world.
That's true.
So today
In your ego, what? Oh, I'm kidding.
we have news and experiences, and then we're going to talk about Cheez-Its, and I'm so excited because I love Cheez-Its.
What, like not just Cheez-Its, but there are different flavors of
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, we're not just eating regular Cheez-Its, folks.
No.
Hey, and we teased last week. We have the #1 requested Cheez-It flavor. What is it? Stay tuned.
Yes, you will find out. And then we have the Battle of Crispy M&Ms.
Right.
American and European.
Yes.
Ooh.
Correct. Plus some European limited edition M&Ms.
Oh, I'm excited for that too.
And of course, we've got some weird chips.
Of course we do.
Some are like fish flavored, and something's noodles flavored, and
And we have something else too that I didn't talk about.
yeah, Daddy wants to surprise us
I'm
with
going.
something with an
I'm
experience.
going back to the well.
Okay. Let's hope that water is not toxic. I don't know.
Go ahead. I don't have news or experiences, so you guys got to start.
Well, do you want to go with the experiences or news?
You're the host.
We will go
I
with
got
news.
this. Okay.
News. Okay.
Do you have news?
I do have news.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we got news, we're not telling you.
Starting like this week, I saw something that I heard nothing about it, and I shared it with some people who I thought would have known about it. There's a new White Claw
Oh,
out
that's
there.
right.
Yes. Now, it's not just White Claw. It's White Claw 70.
Like
So what does that mean?
70% alcohol,
That-
or is
oh
like
my
a throwback
goodness.
to the 70s?
Yeah. It's
70 proof.
Yep, 70
It's like
proof.
Bartles and James wine coolers from the 70s.
It is 70 calories. So it's
Oh.
the healthier option, but their flavors sound really good. It's a new variety pack with pineapple, watermelon, lemon, and clementine, which I thought that was an interesting name, Clementine, instead of orange.
Orange or
Yeah,
tangerine or whatever.
Maybe it's just smaller
that could maybe.
and like highly addictive.
But-
That's why it's only 70 calories.
That's probably. But could you tell the difference between an orange flavor and clementine?
Here's how I
don't
can
think
tell the
could.
difference. Orange, I can eat one orange and be fine. Clementines, you give me a 5-pound box and the whole thing is just gone.
So you're saying you want 5 pounds of White Claw to drink?
I'm just saying clementines are
We could
addictive.
arrange
Oranges
that.
are oranges.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do have more news unless you had news as well, Danny.
You do your news, and
Okay.
then I'm going to do news to me, which will become our experience.
Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, we're gonna segue.
Yeah.
We're pros.
Smooth.
So it is. I mean, it's winter now. I guess in terms of what the stores are telling us. And
we live in
are-
Minnesota, Brian.
we-
It's practically always winter.
Are talking about holiday foods already. Well, there's gonna be a new Hostess snack cake. A new ding dong.
What?
Well, like a legit new?
A legit new, not just chocolate, but it's shaped like a Christmas tree or something lame like that. This is wintergreen.
What?
Yes, a wintergreen ding dong. Now, to me, it kind of looks like it's going to be toothpaste. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I could see mint and chocolate, but that's like not even the chocolate ding dong.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's-
white. Yeah, it's the vanilla.
It's like
Well, it's not even called wintergreen. It's called winter mint.
Oh, winter mint. Oh, you're right.
It's
you're
called
right.
winter mint. So I'm like, why is wintergreen blue?
And Danny, did you see where they're going to be an exclusive?
It is a Walmart.
Walmart exclusive, your favorite.
Because everyone there is so high, they get the
Me
munchies.
too. I mean, it's good strategy, really.
yeah.
So, yeah, winter mint ding dongs coming at you this season. Mint and desserts to me,
we're
but
gonna have to try them.
it's a snack cake. Of course,
Yeah,
we have
of course
to
we
try
will.
it. Yeah.
That's perfect segue, Brian, into news
Oh,
to me.
yes. Oh, go for it.
I was doing some research on our Little Debbies because if you remember last week,
Oh,
last
do.
week we said,
Except
there
for the
was
raisins.
we thought we had all of the cream pies.
And you found a new one, that
found the raisin one,
and there's
right?
another one.
So I was a couple things. I was
Okay,
doing
okay.
research, and I found out
Loves
that
to research.
We're
that-
scientists. We
Yep,
do
we
it.
are. Yeah.
yeah, this is a podcast full of facts. Those don't just fall from the sky.
No, it's
They do
not
not.
opinions, just facts here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Drake's cakes are made by the
Yes.
same people that make Little Debbie's, but that's
wait. What?
Yes.
What?
The same parent company.
What?
Like 10 years ago, they bought Drake's cakes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that was news to me. Interestingly,
Those are so good.
that family is like super devout Seventh-day Adventists,
Okay.
which means that they will sponsor events unless they happen on Saturday. It's the day of rest, seventh day. That's how the Seventh-day Adventists work. But have we had all of the cream pies?
Well,
Now,
my
so
goodness.
far-
Well, obviously we haven't.
So we've had so far fudge rounds, oatmeal cream pie, the seasonal caramel apple oatmeal cream pie, the chocolate chip, the raisin. That's 5. How many more exist?
Oh my goodness.
2. A random guess.
I have no idea. I mean, probably when you show or tell or show and tell.
I don't have all, but host Amy is right. There are indeed 2 more, one of which I have
Okay.
here tonight.
I'm failing this week because I have no idea what it's going to be.
And it's one that,
Is it lemon?
no, it's Little Debbie. She would never do that
I was
to
just
us.
trying to
She-
pick
she
something you
would.
guys would hate.
No.
She would.
There
No,
are lemon
she
cakes with lemon
has.
I'm going to
Debbie.
give Brian another hint.
Okay.
I'm stunned that you didn't know
Oh,
this
is
existed.
it taser flavored?
It is not.
Oh.
It's not taser
Oh.
flavored. But here's
I
what
think
makes
I
that
know.
interesting: is
You're
not only did I
stunned.
discover it.
How is stunned a clue for something edible?
Yeah. So I actually saw it in 2 different stores on like the same day, which was like, whoa! So these existed. So are
He's
you
stunned
ready?
you don't know they exist, is what I think it is.
Well,
I'm gonna
sometimes I
bring-
have senior moments. I don't know.
I'm gonna bring out the box of actually like the big size, but then I have the
Okay.
smaller size for us
All
to
right.
sample because first they found the smaller size.
I
then
caught
I
a glimpse.
found the
I don't
box.
think I would have.
Yep,
Here
I
they
thought they must
are.
be peanut butter.
Yep.
Peanut butter cream pie.
I have had those.
Oh,
And yet you still didn't know
you
about
still
them?
didn't know they existed?
Okay, everyone knows how I feel about peanut butter.
This is why I was surprised you didn't guess that they existed.
There's a reason that I did not remember them.
They're not.
Whoa,
very
you're
good.
like Danny Claus over here
I
with
told
all
you
your.
I had the
Well,
big
these
box
are like
and the small.
better
Okay.
cookies, at least in
They're-
weight and texture.
So while we open up the
They
peanut
are
butter
heavy.
ones,
They are very heavy.
what is the other flavor?
They feel more cookie-like.
This is definitely a heavy peanut butter cookie
Is it chocolate peanut butter, the
With-
other flavor?
peanut butter inside. It is not chocolate peanut
Uh,
butter,
you know,
but it does pair well with peanut butter.
Oh, is it jelly?
It is jelly.
That
Ryan,
one.
These are good.
Okay, wait.
These are good.
Uh,
I mean, if you like peanut butter cookies, it's just a peanut butter cookie with peanut butter.
no, wait. Let's just pause.
I might eat the whole thing.
It's a peanut butter cookie, yes. Is that peanut butter in there? Not so much.
I will say this: I've like eaten
It's
nothing
peanut
today.
butter cream. They still have to
could-
put the cream in there.
You
Mm-hmm.
could probably feed me anything right now, and I would say it was delicious.
You know what? It is better than I remember. I will say that. What's the other one? Like,
So the other one-
it's jelly with
jelly
the plain.
one-
I'm trying not to eat the whole thing. I would shove this all in my mouth.
So the jelly cream pie
No,
I
okay.
need to save it for pictures.
The jelly cream, we have a whole box of them, Amy. The jelly
You're gonna let me
cream
keep that?
pie
Okay.
is like the chocolate chip or the raisin, but it has both cream and jelly inside, and the whole thing is dipped in chocolate.
Wow, I would have to see a picture of that. I don't know if I've ever seen those.
You know what? On the website for Little Debbie, they do have a product locator where you can enter any Little Debbie product and your zip code and a mileage range. The jelly cream pies cannot be found within 50 miles of us.
Like the McRib.
Right. It's available to many people. It's not available to us. It's like available in the New York.
You know what? I'm
metro
okay
area.
with that, though. I'm
I would
okay
try-
with
I
that
wanna
one.
try it.
Yeah, so listeners and viewers, go to
Yeah.
Little Debbie's website, see if the jelly cream pie is available in your area, and if it is, buy it for us, please.
I mean, I'm sure that we can find it online somewhere, too, and purchase it. But
It
yeah.
was super expensive.
What? Okay. Even Amazon?
Yeah, because it was like the extortion price.
Interesting. I have a quick experience here that I just wanted to share. So I think I've mentioned I've been trying to be a little healthier lately, less sugar, except for the podcast and when I feel like it.
Right, except for days
Yeah.
that end in Y.
Well, no, I'm okay. I'm really doing all right. But having a reputation like I do, it's hard because people want to give you things or share things. The receptionist at work,
So I'm showing
Danny
Brian
just shared
the
a picture that looks
the
nasty.
jelly cream
That
pie.
looks nasty.
Tasty.
It looks like something you'd eat
told
once a
you,
month, right there.
It
It's-
has because it's strawberry in the middle and then cream around it, and then
no.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the receptionist at work was given a huge, it was a sugar cookie, but in the shape of a pumpkin with frosting, icing, whatever. And she gave it to me, and of course I have to accept because that would be rude. So, I didn't mean to eat that. It was kind of like a little snacksident.
a snack.
A little snacksident, yeah. You didn't mean for it to happen, but did. Oh, well. But other than that, I have been really good. So I rewarded myself. I went to Target and bought a little package of chocolate-covered peanuts. Just a 9-ounce package. Think of like a king-size M&Ms.
Half a pound is not a small package.
I mean, it's not
9 ounces is
tiny.
more than half a
But
pound.
if you're thinking you're buying a bag of something,
Well, peanuts are heavy.
Yeah. So not tiny, but yeah. It was only 9 ounces. So now to me this is one serving, but I knew that wasn't true. So I'm just munching on them, and I stopped myself halfway through, and I even figured 2 servings was pushing it. How many servings do you think there are in a 9-ounce package?
For comparisons, this
4.
giant bag of M&Ms is only 8 ounces.
But
And
this
it's
is
8 servings.
Yeah, this was 9 servings. So an ounce of chocolate covered peanuts.
okay.
Yeah.
They said
I said
8
4, so-
8 peanuts was the serving size. 8? No. So I'm going to get 3 out of it, I think, but that
That's like Girl Scout cookies. It's one box.
Oh no. I mean, we've
Except for Thin Mints. That's one sleeve. You can Thin Mints you can break up into 2 servings. Or the other Girl Scout cookies are just
yeah,
one.
or any of them. But I mean, we've said before, the serving, on the nutrition labels, that's based on a 2,000 calorie a day diet. I eat way
way more
more,
than that.
way more.
Way more than
So
that.
yeah, it doesn't apply. Anyway,
think
I
I'm
just
more
need to
than that in
vent
this
that.
peanut butter cream pie.
That annoys me that the serving sizes are unrealistically small sometimes.
Okay, so
I feel better now.
there are 6 big cookies in here. And there are
18 servings. The serving is a third of a cookie.
Yeah.
That makes me mad.
What is hilarious is servings are a third of a cookie, and they give you calories for. Well, they give you calories for both. Never mind, a third and a whole.
How many calories is a whole cookie?
420.
420.
Okay, so this one servings 1 cookie. This is the regular size. It's only 410. So the big one only gives you 10 extra
Yeah.
calories. What a ripoff.
Well, you got to buy things based on the value of how many calories you get.
Yeah, calories
Yeah.
per penny. Yeah.
Yep.
Are we done?
Yeah, I'm done. I feel better now getting that out of my system, and yeah.
How do you feel that there were 2 cream pies that you didn't know about? Well, you sort of knew the one.
Yeah.
How you could forget about peanut butter, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's not that great comparatively. And the other one I probably have seen pictures of, but that just looks gross. The jelly in it,
I'm
no.
actually amazed that you're even saying bad words about anything Little Debbie.
Oh no! Wait, I just saw Cheryl showed up in the chat, and like Cheryl, type in there. She had a homework assignment this week. She was going to freeze some of the pumpkin Little Debbie snack cakes. Speaking of snack cakes, and report back as to how they worked. So if you did that, Cheryl, just let us know if you like that or not, and we can move on.
We should move on to one of Amy's favorites.
Yeah,
At least the regular Cheez-Its are one of my favorites. I cannot keep a box in the house because I will eat them all. And Danny has 3 kinds of Cheez-Its.
There's a ton of flavors.
there
of
are
Cheez-Its.
I know
new
there are.
Cheez-Its that have come out all over the place.
But if you go to the Cheez-It section, like it's rivaling Oreo for like unnecessary flavors.
And don't forget, a few weeks ago we had the Cheez-It pizza. Like there's even a Cheez-It
That's right.
pizza at Pizza Hut. Yeah.
So,
But we have two. We have 2 meat Cheez-Its.
Yep, we have these duos, which
Yeah, which
is
is-
bacon and cheddar.
We have the new Est edition Grooves, which are cheesy loaded taco.
And then we also have, okay, did any of you figure out what the number 1 requested Cheez-It flavor was last week? Because it is, reveal it, Danny, it is extra toasty?
It's overcooked.
Who's requesting extra toast? Wants burnt Cheez-Its?
I would like a Cheez-It medium well. There's actually smoke coming off of it on the box. Let's save that for last. Amy's got the
Yeah, that.
bacon
I
and
have
cheddar.
the duos, bacon and cheddar.
All right, these I'm excited about.
Some are very orange and some are lighter.
I'm very curious about these
All right.
and whether or not we can tell the difference.
Side note:
between
Cheryl's
them.
saying no on freezing the pumpkin.
The bacon one smells very smoky.
Oh yeah, you can see the difference between them. The bacon is a lighter color
Oh.
with specks.
The
I
cheddar's
love
good.
this. I
cheddar's
love the bacon and cheddar. It kind of tastes like bacon
treat?
and cheddar. Oh, that too. Yum. I love them so much. But
Bacon strip.
yeah, or the tato skins, the bacon cheddar tato skins, kind of like that. These are delicious.
Are you a Cheez-It lover?
I do enjoy them. I don't know if lover would be the right term.
They're
but
baked, so they're healthy.
I like that too. Yeah, we have a past, I guess.
I guess
you
if
could
you
say.
were, if I was baked, I would love these, but they're just okay.
I mean, and even if you're, if you don't eat bacon, but you like, the flavor or the smell, you might like these.
I think we need to move on.
It's bacon, yeah. It's taco time.
These I'm scared of.
Really?
Yeah. When I think of taco
Loaded
flavor,
taco.
I don't think of Cheez-Its as nailing
Probably
it.
going to be sour cream flavor in it with being a loaded.
Oh, I think it should be overwhelmed by the meat.
I think we should be overwhelmed by the cheese.
You can open that. I am weak
Thank you.
hands.
You got it all greasy.
Well, that's why I gave it to you.
And I'm the host, so I have scissors.
Yeah, but we're animals and we're hungry.
Wow, that smell there. That's a smell.
So is this going to smell like
That is a smell.
a taco from like the local corner taco shop, or like
Oh, no. Oh, no.
or is it going to smell like the Burger King taco?
These
Not
being
even.
flattened and ridged are a lot bigger.
That smells like taco seasoning, and it tastes like.
It kind of smells like when you buy taco dressing.
It tastes like I'm gonna make Brian face.
I don't think
Kinda
I'm
tastes
making
like
Brian
7
face.
layer dip.
No,
I'm not.
I'm making Brian face,
I'm getting more than taco seasoning, but
but I'm not getting anything good.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in these because it's not like good, but it's not epically bad either.
I think you'd be happy that they're making me ill.
I mean, I'm surprised you're having more of a reaction than I am.
They're gross.
they kind of smell like armpit.
I mean, I haven't eaten anything today, so like I'm still eating them. But oh,
I mean, I think I was kind of thinking like the sole of a dirty foot. Yeah.
well, to save us, to bring us home,
Well, we'll see.
the number one most requested. I'll hand this to the host because she has scissors.
I mean, extra toasty. Who would even think of that?
You can put the scissors down.
I don't know.
Am I threatening you? I'm sorry.
Although it does make me wonder, like, do really a lot of people write to Cheez-Its requesting flavors? So, like, most requested could just be like 6.
They do look overcooked and charred.
I mean, there's smoke coming out of them on the box.
I mean, yeah, one person could have, requested it, and then that's the most requested.
And-
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they just sent an email every week. And this was just done because marketing was sick of the emails.
I don't really think it tastes more like just a cracker.
It's less cheesy.
Right. So if you wanted your Cheez-Its to taste like a saltine, there you go.
Not quite like a saltine, but not quite like a Cheez-It.
No, like very little cheese.
But if you have some product that you messed up and you want to sell it, putting it in a box and claiming it's most requested
We burned off the cheese flavor. Let's call it something else.
will sell.
I'm back to being mad again. Why?
Well, here's the question.
I
You're
know
mad
where
at
you're going
it.
with it.
We're gonna
because there are
play-
3 of them.
We're going to play FMK.
We're doing it?
This
Okay.
is an easy
I've
one
been trying
for
to think
me.
about, like, if you're going to have, like, angry relations with one of them.
This is an easy one.
Boy, go ahead, Amy, because I might need a moment here.
I am killing the loaded taco. It smells too much like armpit and doesn't taste enough like taco. And it's just no. I will frolic with the extra toasty because it is crackery. If I'm not expecting Cheez-It, it's all right. Just not really exciting. But you know what? The bacon and cheddar were good. The duos, I really like them, and you get 2.
So what are you doing with those?
I'm
Sorry.
marrying.
Marrying the one that's left.
I'm marrying 2. The duos.
I was not listening. I was pondering. my own choice.
Thanks for being part of the show,
If
Danny.
there's one thing you should learn about me, is that I don't listen to the podcast.
I'm killing the things that smell like armpit and taste bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Amy, you were onto something there with the Cheez-Its. You said if you weren't expecting what you thought you were getting, they're okay. But that's the problem. You're expecting a Cheez-It. But when you are expecting a Cheez-It and you don't get it, that's really disappointing. So I am killing the extra toasty. I mean, they're already smoking, so it's kind of like they're already ready to be cremated. So, you know what? You're already almost there. You were burnt too much. So, hopefully it's a quick and painless death for you. I don't hate you that much. But, yeah, you're going to die. I am also going to marry the bacon and cheese, though, because that was really good. You do get, a good quality bacon flavor and that classic cheddar flavor. So those go well together. So we're going to have a good time. That honeymoon, I'm looking forward to that one. And we're going to make it for the long haul there, I think. I will frolic with the grooves, though, the loaded cheesy
Get
taco.
Get groovy
Yep,
with
I'm
the
gonna
grooves.
get the taco and put it in my mouth. Yeah. You know what though? That's gonna be one of those that I regret. That's gonna probably be a drunk frolic, and I'm gonna wake up the next morning, have a little headache, and a whole lot of regret.
Strap in.
Uh-oh. I hate it when he says that because it's gonna get awkward.
He's gonna talk a long time too.
Really?
That's okay. It will be worth it. I'm kind of with Brian. I'm totally with Brian. The burnt ones are already basically ruined, so killing them is not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I say it's not much of a crime, and that will make more sense in a second. The cheesy tacos, I would frolic with once to see what it's like. Like, you have like that. You have an opportunity to try something, and you're like, I never thought I'd be in this situation. Well, this will like change my purity test score and like be a story one day. That's like this is the foot fetish cheesy tacos. And then I am marrying the bacon and cheddar because polygamy is illegal and I will end up in jail and not have to ever see them. Further evidence by R. Kelly's recent experience. Did you read about this? R. Kelly, right, he's in jail because he's gross. Brian's giving me shock face. Amy's curious. He requested that both his girlfriends be able to visit at the same time, and the prison system said no, only one at a time in jail. And knowing that, I can probably at least keep one of these two away from me while we're married and I'm in jail. And so that to me is like making the best of a bad situation.
Thank you for introducing R. Kelly to the podcast. I don't know if he's ever come up before, so we're glad that happened.
Actually, Brian, I think he has.
What,
I really
really?
don't remember why.
It's probably me, too.
It might have been.
I'm like episode 14.
Yeah. So, hey, you know what? Good job, Danny. I don't know if we've agreed for a while, so.
So you also want to go to jail and have conjugal visits with Cheez-Its?
Well, I mean, when in Rome.
Well, then.
So, yeah.
I think it's time.
Requested Cheez-It, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's time for M&Ms.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I was just like so depressed by that segment. Thank you for bringing it
Yes.
back.
No, this is we're back to liveliness here.
So we have two kinds of crispy, though they really shouldn't be different.
We'll see. We have two crispy M&Ms. One is American from the United States and North America, I'm sure, and the other is from Europe. Any specific country or just vaguely
There's
European?
generic European.
Okay.
So what's happened?
Americans is in a resealable bag.
That's just the.
It's a larger bag, too.
That's just the size bag we bought. That's got nothing to do with anything. But one of the things you hear is that in America, the crispy M&Ms are hard to find. Like when I've gone to here, people have asked me, like, "Can you bring back the crispy M&Ms? I can't find them here."
They go away, but then they come back randomly. Because I have seen them recently, but they can be hard to find, and I love them. I really love crispy M&Ms. They're one of my favorite, maybe top 3.
And in Europe, they're always there. So the curiosity is, are they the same? Are they
Even
different?
the European ones now.
I mean, the chocolate is definitely European chocolate. It's almost like a hazelnut.
The M is also a different size on the European one than the American one.
I'm surprised I'm saying this, but I do taste a difference.
Yeah, am I right, though? It's almost like a Nutella chocolate.
It's more cocoa-ier,
Yeah, that's probably a better way to describe it.
the European.
Well, the European one is more chocolate with a little crisp. The American one is crisp with a little chocolate.
That too.
That is a valid point. I like them both.
Yeah, I'm still eating all the ones I dumped out in front of me.
Which is your preference? I don't know if I know.
I like the blue bag, the European
Yeah, I
ones.
think I like the European ones a little better.
I think I like
I'm a
them
snob.
better, but it might be just because it's different. Oh, yes, it is like crisp rice, like Rice Krispies, but, not the brand name inside there. But they're very good. I love them.
It's like one giant crispy thing in the center that the whole M&M is formed around.
I mean, if you
It's
have-
not sponge candy. It's not like that
No,
kind of-
no.
which would be a treat.
If you have these and you have peanut butter M&Ms and you have pretzel M&Ms, eating them all together, maybe throw some popcorn in there too.
One. I'm going to see if I can do this.
You'll have to post some pictures too for social media, Amy, this week. Oh, Sonia is asking peanut butter Twix. Yes, that is one of my favorite
They don't
Twix.
look that different on the inside. This is the American.
I was talking about peanut butter, Amy.
I know. This is European.
But the peanut butter and peanut butter Twix, so good. I forgot to mention this. I did see this week there's going to be a cookies and cream Twix. Speaking of
I did
Twix.
see that.
So, is that new? I feel like that's not new.
It has existed before. in
Okay,
other
that's what I
countries.
thought.
Have
In
some,
other-
have some salted caramel M&Ms,
Probably on this podcast is where I heard about that.
perhaps.
We might have even eaten them.
All right,
Whoa.
salted caramel M&Ms from Europe.
Limited edition. Not what I expected at all.
No, it's very...
Oh, there's good
I was
amount
kind of
caramel.
expecting more like the toffee ones, or like a very little amount of caramel. There's a lot of caramel in these. I mean, they're largish.
There's a lot of caramel and a lot of chocolate, and actually more salt than you would think too.
I approve of those. Europe, you're doing M&Ms right here.
It's like a big caramel ball in the middle.
I'm surprised that we don't have these here.
It's
And
almost...
You can get like the big salt crystals.
What is the candy that's chocolate with caramel? Not Whoppers. Milk Duds. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Milk Duds, but the caramel isn't all like old
And there's a
and not
crispy
quite as big.
and a crispy shell.
Yeah.
And salt.
I like these. Okay, y'all have to go on Amazon and try and find these salted caramel M&Ms. They're very good.
Yeah.
I would say
this
we
would be dangerous to keep in the house because it wouldn't keep.
I would say we would share with you, but I don't think they're going to make it.
I could try to bring them to the post office. Nope. DOA.
Cheetos or Cheez-Its we could get you.
Not the bacon ones.
But if you want some like taco Cheez-Its, we'll send those to you. But these,
Toasted ones, yeah. I should say the Cheez-Its should be pretty widely available wherever.
they're very much widely available. They're everywhere.
Along with 15 other kinds of Cheez-Its?
Maybe more. Like every time I looked, it seems like all of a sudden the Cheez-It line is exploding.
The M&Ms, we're being asked.
If they're Hershey
if they're
crackle-ish or score bar-ish.
Yeah, not like Score, because Score is like a hard toffee. These aren't hard. I wouldn't like them as much if they were hard. Like, they're not hard to chew. I don't feel like all my dental work is going to fall right out.
Last year's European M&M Little Limited Edition
The toffee ones?
was the crunchy toffee. Yeah, it was the hard.
That was like Score.
Are we avoiding the next things we're supposed to eat?
Yes.
We're more savoring this segment. There's 3 of them, but we already played that game.
Yeah.
And I love them all.
And 2 of them are twins, so that would really get...
But they're not identical twins, but they're mostly identical.
Yeah, they're pretty
like
identical.
they're identical cousins.
They're like those identical twins that you know well enough where you can tell them apart, but not everyone might be able to.
That's true. If you saw them separately, it would be difficult, but together it's obvious.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So we have what nasty chips this week?
Well,
Seafood flavor.
and
Taco.
fried noodles.
Okay, the noodles, that can't be bad. Now, are these from an international market, Danny,
They
or did
are.
you get them? Okay.
They are. These are these are actually made by Frito-Lay in Indonesia, the noodle ones. Indomie noodles. Product of Indonesia.
I don't even know what those are.
Let's start with those.
Well, do you know what noodles are?
Yes, I do know what noodles are. I've heard of them.
But are those?
Are
Is it
you
like the glass
familiar with-
noodles, or is it like the rice noodles, or
It's
is it
noodles.
like the ramen noodles?
It's the ones you eat with chopsticks, according to the package. Because they're eating a
There's
potato
only one
chip
kind.
with eating potato chip with chopsticks.
Okay, wait, what's it smell?
Is it chicken bouillon?
It could be. No, I don't know.
Oh, this is called Noodle Surprise. Watch Brian face. There it is.
Why did you do this to me? How is it spicy?
It's quite spicy, isn't it?
But not right away. That's why I said, watch for the Brian face. Here it comes.
How come last week we had something that wasn't that spicy and you were dying, and this week you're fine?
I don't know.
No, Cheryl, they're not okay. Okay,
These-
wait, no, go back. Why is this spicy? What's in it? Like, what? Is there any clue on the
Contains wheat,
packaging?
peanuts. No. I mean, other than made in Indonesia.
Yeah, there's nothing. Like, the package just says
There's like a
potato
hint of
chips.
seafood flavor, and then a bunch of spice.
Fried noodles should not be spicy.
Sure, they can.
No. I didn't say they couldn't. I said they shouldn't.
Lots of them are.
And they shouldn't.
And lots of them aren't. But these apparently in Indonesia are.
Wow. Like, there's not, like, it's not, the chip is not red flakes on it. There's nothing that makes you think.
It looks like
I mean,
a
it
sweet...
starts, it's like,
Black peppery.
You can even hold it with chopsticks. I mean, it's as innocent as they get until it's not.
it starts by tasting like spaghetti, like,
Yeah.
like a spaghetti noodle. It's like, okay, this is
You're
kind
like,
of a
"Oh, this
bland
is kind of
flavor.
like-" it's a little bit like, oh, I've had this stir fry before. And then you're like, oh, but not with all that pepper.
Oh,
You know what
pepper and more. Oh,
Okay, this one has a picture of an octopus stabbing these crackers.
I'm going to
Before we
stab
get
that
to that,
octopus.
here-
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, wait till you smell.
Well, let me tell Brian the story first before we'll torture him with anticipation.
Okay.
I once...
Wait, we got to smell it, though, before,
Okay.
well, it's fresh.
Do you...
Oh,
Ooh,
Yep.
I had a fish...
goldfish tank
Yep,
smell.
I say when I was a kid, I had a fish tank. I recognized that flake food smell.
It
You
doesn't
know-
even smell like the fish food. It smells like fish that's been sitting out for too long.
Oh, Amy
Smells
posted
like raw
something.
Fish that's been
She posted something on social media saying, "We're going live. What awful things will we eat this week?" I'm thinking
didn't
we're not
say
eating
that.
anything that bad.
Not-
And okay, Danny, what more did you want to say about this?
I'm just gonna put off eating this as long as I
can't.
can with this story.
they look like little fishies.
They look like mutated goldfish crackers.
None have made them its way over to me, so I can't eat them. So, have you ever gone to the Mongolian barbecue?
Oh yes.
And then had the person in front of you use just like a ton of chili paste?
No,
Like
I
a
avoid
chili
people
oil?
like that.
Yep. Oh yeah, I love that sambal, the garlic chili paste.
Like, it's just like the chili oil, right? And just
Doesn't
like
taste as bad as it smells.
they use so much of it that the next 3 people's food gets the heat. That's what those chips are like. You're like, I know I didn't put anything hot in here, and yet here we are. Okay. Little fish, big fish swimming in the water.
It kind of tastes like fish that's been sitting out for too long.
It kind of tastes like you just ate a goldfish that died in your tank.
No, my goldfish were not this, like, they didn't chew this easy.
You just swallowed them whole though. So, okay, the smell is so much worse.
Why do people eat these?
I mean, okay, if you like fish,
I love fish. This is not good fish.
This is fishy.
but you know how people say I like fish unless it tastes like fish, but then there are other people who like the taste of fish. If you like the taste of fish,
I like the taste of fresh fish.
Okay, I want to call attention to the chat because Cheryl is explaining to us that we apparently should have been warned because it says mi goreng on the package, and mi goreng is an addictive, super spicy
wait, addictive?
flavor.
I don't need that addiction.
She says it is.
It can be. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about this, but certain spicy foods can be very addicting.
Yeah, it comes from like a soy sauce that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a hint of soy.
Wait.
It'll be better than the fish.
Did you get the soy sauce?
And
And then the fire.
yeah,
Soy sauce and fire.
there's nothing addictive about this. This is rehab right here.
Do you want something else that's been exposed to fire?
So Brian,
Some-
No,
are
I'm
the peanut
gonna-
butter cream pies really good now?
My favorite.
Do you want a third of a serving of one? Or a
No, I'm gonna
Eat more caramel M&Ms.
eat all of this
Oh,
until I
Cheez-Its.
forget. Okay, next week, folks, episode
Episode
100. And we have a special segment that we are going to be doing where we have to defend the undefendable foods.
we're gonna bring the snacks that we like but nobody else does. And we're gonna subject each other to them and then defend how you could enjoy it.
And probably one person listening will agree with us and everyone else will disagree with each item.
Yeah, you all aren't going to agree with me.
We never do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
new.
that's not new.
Sometimes you do. But
But yes, episode 100. We also have some party snacks, I
We have some-
guess you would
we have-
call
We have some
them.
party Pringles. We have some shrimp cocktail Pringles. We have some prosecco Pringles.
I could make a Totino's party pizza.
Then you would have to defend it.
I would defend that. Okay, next week I'm going to defend. That's going to be a bonus thing that I'm going to defend. Because I'll
Okay.
say this right now. Probably the best frozen pizza.
People love the party pizza.
More than Heggies?
I'm just saying we'll save it for
It's-
next week. We'll
yeah.
save it. We'll save it. But yes, Amy, if you wanted to.
Yes, we can wrap it
I
up
assume
now.
that you were going to wrap
Yes,
it up.
I was. So we ended on a fishy note, but stay tuned for next
Yeah,
week.
when the R. Kelly mention isn't the fishiest part of the
You have to
podcast,
go back there, didn't you?
I'm proud of it. Not ashamed.
So thanks for listening, everyone.
Have a great week.
Sorry, Brian.
You too. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry.
Your
for him.
Midwestern sensibilities.
Fruitcake. We have to have Cheryl on next week to talk about fruitcake.
And so, I'm not native to Minnesota, but somebody should make some bars. We should
Oh,
make
some
kind of
bars. Yeah, for sure.
But everyone loves bars.
Does anyone else have something that
You don't
that's
love lemon bars.
Not
oh
bars.
Sonia's a
Oh, Red Baron made in Minnesota.
she's-
Schwann's.
My favorite is Latzamatza or Hedges. They're close tied.
Red Baron. I don't know about that, but yeah, if anyone else has some things that you think that you would defend, let us know. That'd be fun to know. You can, if you're watching this later, just put in the comments. We'd love to hear that.
You know what fruitcake makes me think of?
Vomit?
No. Do you remember Dr. Katz? the TV show?
Oh, vaguely, like from around 2000.
Yeah. He was a therapist, and he had like different celebrities on as his patients, and he had this assistant who was his receptionist. And one day, she was kind of crazy, but one day he gets all mad at her, and he's like, "I hate your filing system." And she's like, "Why?" And he's like, "We cannot organize our patients as by nutty as, not as nutty as, or nuttier than a fruitcake." That was her filing system in the therapist's office.
One of the first.
That joke stayed with you, huh?
That joke stayed with- I love that joke. I
move
love
us
that
away
joke.
from there?
Not as nutty as, nutty as, or
how
nuttier
about-
than a fruitcake.
Yeah,
One
let
of
Danny
my
start
first-
talking about peeing on snack cakes or whatever he wants to talk
one
about
of my
next with
first
the.
experiences with fruitcake. I remember distinctly saying this would be good without all this colorful stuff in it. Like, I liked the cake part because it was doused in booze. The fruit part I didn't like. So really, I just wanted cake.
Thank you, Sonia.
Okay,
Wait.
here's bonus content here.
Oh, I was going to give some bonus content, too.
Oh,
I've never had fruitcake.
You don't need. You're not missing out.
can
You're not
be-
missing out.
Okay.
Yes, so can a colonoscopy.
No, this could be better than a colonoscopy.
It saves your life.
Well, okay, all right, I'll give you that. But I work downtown Minneapolis, and I work on the 26th floor of a building. We had a fire drill today.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so, and of course there are people saying you can't use the
Elevator.
the elevator, so you have to go down the stairs. Now, that's not awful, but still, it's 26 flights, and that gets old real fast. You're going around and around, you kind of get dizzy. And then they give you a cookie when you get done. And, you know, we used to work on the 13th floor. That was fine, but now the 26th floor, we moved a couple of years ago. I want a sheet cake for that.
Our fire drills never make us go down the stairs. We just
Oh,
line
well,
up.
you work on the second floor.
No.
I don't. I just see you on the second floor because that's
We,
where Dairy
um,
Queen is.
I'm on the
no, we-
16th floor. I used to work on 30. Though.
We have a bunch of them. We do a fire drill.
Mm-hmm.
Then we do a shelter down drill,
Ooh.
which is like go into the basement because there's a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Then we do shelter up, which is like when you have to go up high because there's a chemical spill and you'll die if you're on the ground level. We're right by some railroad tracks.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, we don't work that far away from each other. I don't know where chemicals are coming.
I agree.
We also
with
do the,
Cheryl. Colonoscopy is never okay.
That is not true. You should have a colonoscopy. It'll save your
and
life.
2 cookies worth, Brian, instead of a sheet cake.
I still want a sheet cake.
You just want the whole sheet cake for yourself.
What about a cookie
Or a treats a pizza.
cookie cake?
Oh, yeah, that'd be okay. Yeah.
Maybe
oh.
you should just evacuate all the way to Dairy Queen.
Next time I'm gonna. Except, okay, more bonus content. There's only one way to get to Dairy Queen downtown. It's closed. Unless you have to go outside, which is fine now, but in a couple weeks. It's going to be too cold for that.
Is it ever too cold to get your way to Dairy Queen?
In Minnesota, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can have Dairy Queen year round.
You can have it year-round, but if you're going to go outside when it's 50 below,
I'd
Just
say
across the
this.
street is easy.
You can't have it everywhere year round.
No, you can't because they close.
A lot of them close.
I know.
Wow, we are really saying a long goodbye this week.
We became
Which
very
is fine.
Minnesotans.
I'm just going to stare at
Because
the
we
microphone.
don't get to interact with the chat a ton.
No. And so now I'm going to cut it off. No, I'm kidding.
So bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
But we really hope you can join us next week for episode 100. What? Yeah. And, you know, I said we've been doing this 100 weeks. We've actually only been doing this, like,
the video for
yeah,
less.
since 74, 70.
Live streaming less, but we've done video, but yeah, still
Yeah.
less. Yeah.
We've had quite the progression. We started out just doing a podcast, and then we did special videos once in a while when we knew something was going to be nasty. But then we realized
Brian face.
there are things that surprise us that are nasty, and we weren't expecting it.
For example, noodle chips.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Yeah. So
Even Sonia wants you to go now, Brian.
I know. We'll wrap this up in a minute. But yeah, we then tried things before the podcast, and then we like kept talking about everything. So we were like, let's just try it the whole thing live. So that's what we've been doing since.
Right? Remember we would live stream our prep and then go record the episode? That was silly.
Yeah.
That worked like twice.
That was like
Anyway.
twice a week. So anyway,
Anyway,
thanks for
thank you,
watching.
everyone. Have a great week.